I love anthropology because of the ethnographic methods that it affords, like interviews, participant observation. And this allows you to get a really interesting glimpse into the lives of the everyday lives of people that you meet, as opposed to other disciplines like history or sociology that are maybe focused on kind of other aspects. My name is Cory Buckband, and the title of my project is The Land That Devours Its Inhabitants: How Jewish Ethiopian Israelis Resist the Rescue Narrative. So when I first went to Israel for the first time in 2014, I met members of the Ethiopian Jewish community, and frankly, I didn't know that the community even existed. So I wanted to do some research as to the history of the community, how they ended up in Israel. Also, there's an idea that there's like a stereotypical image of what it means to be Jewish, and so I wanted to investigate what it means for these community members to be Jewish, but to not necessarily fit with that model. So not being a member of the community, when I first got there, people were a little skeptical over my motivations regarding like why I'm there to perform the research. But after they got to know me, people really accepted me into their homes and into their lives. And so it was amazing to see the development of the relationships that I had with my participants, who really began to trust me, and realized that we were on the same side. And so that was amazing. So as a transfer student, one of the things that was a really big factor in choosing where I went to university was the availability of undergraduate research opportunities. And so the Lemelson program is one of the things that brought me to UCLA over other schools, maybe like UC Berkeley, that don't have the same long-term commitment of a research plan that's more like a mini master's seminar and not necessarily a small research project that you do. And also it allowed me to really see if anthropology in terms of the academic or a PhD program is right for me. My advice for the next cohort would be to never stop reading and never stop analyzing your data. So when you're in the field and when you realize you have a problem, at some point you come up with an issue, not if, but when. It happens to everyone. The data and the literature is really what's going to guide you to your next idea or the next manifestation of your project. So I would say to not get discouraged and just go back to the literature, go back to your data, and let that really guide you to where your project will end up.